What's going on, everybody? Today I would like to share another use case of Zabbix, an extra use case of Zabbix agent. An agent can be used for config file versioning. It means that every time you modify the config, Zabbix will make a copy of this new file. Without modifying anything, no extra care has been taken, no extra space at the database. If you're modifying some precious config file monthly or weekly, this topic is just right for you. Okay, let's get started. On the top of this sits Zabbix item preprocessing feature called Discard Unchanged, which arose just with Zabbix 4.2 release. Let's navigate to the SSH session now. For the Zabbix agent, in order to access any file in the system, it must be configured to have allow root enabled. Kindly set allow root equals 1. To provide at least some security, please make sure remote commands are disabled, which actually is the default value. Save and quit the config. Right now, before the new config gets picked up, the agent runs under the user Zabbix. After restarting an agent, it is running under the user root, which is kind of dangerous now. Okay, let's set up the actual monitoring. I do have here a template called crontab backup. Let's create a new item. Item name crontab backup, item type Zabbix agent active to save the server or proxy pollers. The item key for this task is vfs.file.contents. The file to backup I will use is etc crontab. Encoding will remain the default one, which is UTF-8. Type of information should be text. To speed up this demonstration, I will set an update interval as 1 second. The chemistry happens under the preprocessing tab when we select the preprocessing step Discard Unchanged. Practically, this means that the agent will send the content to the server and the server will look if there are any differences between last and the previous value. And the previous value in this context must be already stored inside the database. If you do miss this step, there is a chance that you will fill up the database pretty fast. Okay, let's save the item now. And I will link this template to some Linux server having the cron tab. Turns out the Zabbix server will suit our need. Now the actual testing. Reloading the server configuration cache is the first step, and restarting the agent will instantly force the cron tab to be delivered to the server, because we did set the item type as Zabbix agent active. Under the monitoring latest data page, we can see the value now is only 1 and there are no duplicates. But the item interval remains as 1 second, which is kind of cool. It is not storing any extra space inside the database for each check, only storing when the config file differs. Let's test if Zabbix will pick up this new version when the file has a different content. Opening the file, adding a new comment, let's write hashtag another comment, saving the file. As the interval is 1 second, the new version should be already delivered to the server. Going back under the latest data page, checking the latest raw values, and voila! The new version of the file is there. And that's it for this demonstration. Hope you like it. In the meantime, remember to stay creative and see you next time.